as fun. It's not as fun as the other items, but it was a necessity, kind of. It's the Neil Med Wound Wash. Sterile saline solution, ready to use. And I use this for my piercings. I actually got my ears pierced like 4 years ago, but my ears are so picky and sensitive, I guess, that they got irritated because, okay, basically, I got my ears pierced, but then I guess, like, I changed my earrings too soon, although I actually waited quite a while. But I guess because my ears are more sensitive, they didn't like the metal. So then they got really irritated and it was a whole mess. So this is what I was using to like clean my piercing every week. I actually cleaned them every week for like 3 years. But this past year, they've finally gotten better. Like, for sure now, I feel like. And it's funny because they only got better because one time I couldn't get my earrings in and I was heading to class and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't get my earrings in. And my friend came into my dorm room waiting for me. And then I was like, can you put them in for me? And so she like shoved them in. And that day I was like, wow, like my piercings hurt. But then after that day, they never had another issue. So what did I learn from that? I don't know, but I think I wasn't aggressive enough with my piercings. But I'm very glad that they've finally gotten better because I'm finally able to buy different earrings and match them to my outfit, because for the first 3 years I only wore the studs that I was pierced with and these gold hoops. So it's nice to have more variety in my earring collection now. So yes, this is the first thing that I had to get. Okay. The second thing is a necessity for my mental health, which is a journal. I love journaling, and I feel like this year has been the most consistent I've ever been with journaling. And I can tell because last year in my previous journal, I happened to finish it like at the end of December. So I was able to start my current journal on January 1st. And I'm almost completely done with that journal and it's only August. So yeah, I would say I've journaled very consistently this year. And I think this is the same journal that I'm using right now. I like it because it has dotted pages. And like the pages are pretty thick. Like they're not too thick, but it's like where it's like the ink doesn't bleed through from stop journaling. And every time I stop journaling, that's when I start to go a bit crazy and feel very disorganized. So it's best to have this handy for me. Okay. The third thing that I got was my cleanser. It's the Cetaphil Gentle Foaming Cleanser. And I've used this cleanser for 4 years. It's the only cleanser that I've ever used, other than like the oil-based one that I use. But yeah, I like this one. It just feels nice. And it lasts me a long time. In 4 years, this is my 3rd bottle, so yeah. But my last bottle of this one ran out, and my oil cleanser that I used is also like basically almost done. So I got a different one on Amazon. Just because I didn't know if the one I'm currently using is actually doing anything to my skin. I finished it because I bought it and because it wasn't like making my skin angry, but I just thought now that I'm done with it, I could try a new one and see if it's better. And I'm pretty sure the new one I got is like cheaper. I think it's like half the price. So it had a lot of good reviews though, so hopefully I like it. And yeah, I also got a haircut yesterday. It looks a bit strange since it's cut off like this, but it's to my shoulder. And I also got my curtain bangs like touched up because they were all grown out. I used to have longer hair, like not as long as some people, but it was like to the middle of my back. And for like a long time, for like a year, like I was like, I'm not cutting this, like I want to keep my hair long. But then at the beginning of this year in January, I was like, let me cut my hair, and I cut it like this. And I was like, wow, like I actually like short hair. But then it's funny because yesterday after I cut my hair, I was like, it was to like here, my hair, and I was like, I kind of like the length I had earlier better. But after a night of reflecting, I realized that I actually do like this hair. Yeah. And I'm just excited because it feels like a new, fresh version of myself for the new school year. So I'm very happy. And now when I wash my hair, it's much faster again, so that's also nice. And then the last thing that I got is impulse purchase that I kind of regret because it was also kind of expensive. It's the Lancome Idol Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner. And I got this because a YouTuber I like watching used it, and I really like how she does her makeup. But normally when I buy makeup or skincare, I'll like research it and like read all the reviews on like whether it's like Sephora or Ulta or like wherever I'm buying it. I'll read those reviews, and then I'll go on Reddit and read it, and then I'll go on like social media and see like I like search it and then be like, like what are people saying? But this one, like, I was just like, let me just get it. And I went back home and I was like, why did I get this? Especially because it's $25. My only justification for myself is that eyeliner is one of the only makeup products I use. I only use eyeliner, and then like it's like a liquid lipstick which I use for my lips and as like blush. So I'm like, okay, I guess like I could invest in a better one, especially because I'm sorry if you can hear background noise. My dad's vacuuming. Especially because my current one was like, it was $12, I think, and it's like every time it gets frayed so quickly, so then it's hard to make like a sharp wing. So I'm hoping that this one will at least not be like that. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try it, and then if I don't like it, I know not to spend the $25 again. But yeah. So I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it relaxing. This is probably going to be the last video I film in this room because I'll be moving in to my apartment in a few days. So hopefully I can figure out how to set up my phone to film. And hopefully I can find a nice time where it's not too loud since I'll be on campus and I'll have roommates. But I'll figure that out when I get there. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope this video brought you sweet, sweet